All right, good morning to you. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, whenever and wherever you may be watching. All right, so the title of this video is I Need 1,200. And most time when you say you need 1,200, most people are like, oh God, he's about to beg for money, he's about to ask for money. No, I need 1,200 views today. I need 1,200 views today. And I have my personal reasons why I need them. I want to hit 60,000 sometime today as far as total views, which is crazy because some of these YouTubers hit 60,000 in a month. Some of them hit 60,000 in 2 weeks. Some hit 60,000 in a week. Some of them hit 60,000 in a day. And we're talking about 60,000 views for a lifetime. So, you guys can expect a live. And if I get on your nerves today, then I'm apologizing up front before we even get started. But we're gonna do a live every hour today. That is my goal. I don't know, and I don't care how many lives I gotta do to get to 60,000 views, but I want, as long as I can, because of course I'm at work. I'm going to try to, and I just came up with this little plan, like as I was, leaving for my first appointment. So I am, so that's the deal. That's what we're gonna do today. We'll do a live every hour, on the hour, and we're gonna see how this works. I have no idea how it's gonna work. I don't know if it even will work. I don't even know if YouTube will even allow me to do anything like this. I do have a couple of videos that are running pretty good right now, and I don't want them to lose their momentum. But one thing about me, I'm going to do everything I can do within my power to make sure things go the way they're supposed to. And that's with anything. That's with this channel. That's with prepping. That's with you name it. You name it. You name it. And that's just the way it is, So we have a full day today. And to end the day, I'm going to go get a carpet shampoo, and I am going to shampoo the carpets at the house. We have company coming this weekend. Jennifer's cousin, whom we both just absolutely, the whole family just takes care of. We call her T-Baby. Everybody loves T-Baby. She's so little and so petite and so full of love. And she's gonna come stay. I don't even know how long the child's gonna stay with us. It don't even really matter. She can come live if she wants to. That's how wonderful she is. She cleans up. She cooks. We ain't got to worry about her. She take care of the dogs. So we will have a house guest next week. Like I said, I don't know how long she's gonna stay. I didn't even ask. Jim was like, T-Baby coming to stay. I was like, okay. She's got kind of an open invitation whenever, however, whatever. So, sometime today you guys will go to the dump with me. I gotta dump my truck. So we will do that sometime today. We're gonna do a morning motivational live. That'll probably be the next live. I told you guys we're gonna start that off, and we're gonna do that. It's probably between 9:30 and 11, Monday through Friday. I'm gonna try to keep that schedule. Hopefully I can. But it's all within, because I'm not like most YouTubers where I'll sit, I'm at the house where I'm doing all my stuff. Y'all see I'm rolling a lot of the times. Now when I can sit down and do videos, I love it because I have no distractions. I got the perfect lighting. You guys are riding with me right now. I don't even know if y'all can see me or not. I decided, because of the quality of the audio, I truly believe that my port for my audio line, I think it has a short in it. So I've decided to not use any microphones until I change devices, which I got a brand new S10 at the house. I just have not gone and done what I need to do to change them over. I just don't want to learn a new phone. You know how when you get a new phone, you got to learn a new phone? I don't feel like learning a new phone right now. I got too much I got too much other stuff going on, and I was excited about getting it because I got it for a great price. But yeah, I just can't do that right now. So I'm gonna ride this one until it gets till we can't do any better. How about that? Let's see what else is going on today. So that's the thing of the day. Okay, this video was just to introduce that we are going to be doing several videos today. We're gonna do kind of a blitz like we did that day when I did 10 videos that one day. But I had actually taken the day off that particular day. I think that was last month too. I think that was on November the 6th. I'm pretty sure it's November 6th because that was the biggest day that we've had thus far. As far as good morning, Karen. So if you missed the announcement today, I plan on coming in every hour at the top of the hour. Doggone it, we just missed the news report. That sucks. So I'm doing a blitz today, and the goal is to hit 60,000 views. I'm like 1,200 short. So because of that, I know these roads are terrible. I'm sorry, but at least you guys get to drive with me. Yeah, these roads are horrible everywhere. And what they do, instead of coming through and tearing up the road and repaving it, they'll tear up like right there. They just they tore up a patch, and it's like 12 feet, and they'll fix that. And then they'll go down, and then of course they'll throw some asphalt or whatever in, and then fill it and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, the roads here are horrendous. I agree. But today we are shooting to get 1,200. That's why the name of this video is I need 1,200. I don't need $1,200. I don't need 1,200 likes.
He won't be there. He remains on death row. But the convicted Boston Marathon bomber's attorneys will return to court next hour, trying to get his death sentence overturned.
Lawyers for Johar Tsarnaev are expected to argue before the First U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals that their client didn't get a fair trial. Tsarnaev was convicted on all 30 charges against him and sentenced to death in 2015 for his role in the twin bombings near the Boston Marathon finish line that killed 3 and hurt more than 260. His lawyers also say an impartial jury was impossible to find for the trial, which was held in Boston. Prosecutors say an impartial jury was selected and wrote in a filing earlier this year that lots of pretrial publicity doesn't necessarily mean a community can't produce an impartial jury. Otherwise, no venue would be acceptable in nationally significant cases. Tanya J. Powers, Fox News.
There's an empty cell on death row in Texas the morning after the 22nd and final execution in the U.S. this year. Travis Runnels put to death for murdering a prison guard. He declined to make a final statement, but Runnels did say, woof, woof, as the lethal drugs started to flow, and then he fell silent. Harvey Weinstein may be ready to resolve many of the lawsuits filed against the Hollywood movie producer.
With a reported $25 million settlement between the former mogul, the board of the bankrupt Weinstein Company, and more than 30 actresses and women who have accused him of everything from sexual misconduct
What made
to
you
rape.
so angry?
According to the New York Times, and Weinstein doesn't have to admit wrongdoing or pay his accusers with his own money. Weinstein still faces criminal charges of rape and sexual assault in New York January 6th. Time's Up, the movement that began following the numerous Weinstein accusations, tweeted in response, "If this is the best the survivors could get, the system is broken." Michelle Polino, Fox News.
An update on the economy this morning shows no inflation last month at the wholesale level. Producer prices were overall unchanged. On Wall Street, stock futures are down slightly ahead of the opening bell.
How can a lawyer represent that Boston guy? Because that is the way our system is set up. And even though someone is guilty, they're still presumed innocent until proven guilty. And it seems like that was a pretty cut and dry case. But now they're appealing his death sentence, which according to our laws, that's the judicial system, and that's the due process. Yeah, people like that. I mean, that's always a touchy subject. When you're talking to folks about capital punishment, that's always going to be a touchy subject. Simply because you have pro-life people who are going to speak out against it. You're going to have people who are in favor of corporal punishment who's going to speak up for it. And it's always going to be two sides to every coin. And there's always three sides to every story. And if memory serves me correct, 'cause that's been a while ago, I want to say it was two brothers that did it. He was the younger of the two. The older brother, I think he got killed in a shootout with the cops with a boat or something. He was hiding in a boat, and I think they found him, and I think he died by suicide by cop. Seems like. But hey, that's the justice system we have, and I don't really have a comment about it. I really don't. You know, because I really try to keep all of my personal feelings out of the channel. I really do. I mean, you guys notice I'm pretty impartial about everything. Now, if you guys go too far on one side, too far on the other side, I'll kind of bring you back into the middle and just show you guys different perspectives. But I really, good gracious mercy, y'all just got walloped. I apologize about that. Golly, the holder just failed for no apparent reason at all. I don't even know how that happened. Let's see if we can't put it back up. That was incredible. All right, let's see here. And bam, we are back in business. All right, right before the light change. Yeah, if you notice, I really just try to stay neutral with topics. Now, when I see somebody who's going way off on a subject, I'll try to wrangle them back in, and I'll interject my personal feelings and beliefs and knowledge in on different subjects that we talk about. But it's just certain things that I try to stay away from. Religion, I won't ever personally get involved with a religious conversation on the channel. I will quote some scripture for you guys, and I'll give you guys some things to live by. But it's never going to be, you should do this, you should do that, you should believe this way, you should believe that way. I'm just going to give you guys what I personally know, and politics. Even when we're on the politics subject, I stay in the middle. Regardless of how I feel personally about things, I try to stay in the middle, and I give you guys the pros and the cons of each topic that we're discussing. And I believe that's what a good facilitator does. Right now I have a headache. Oh my goodness, not a headache already. That is money behind the guy. That's why. I have to read that when I get up here. Yeah, I heard the Weinstein story earlier when he was about to, pay his way out of it, which I kind of figured that is what was going to happen. Simply because the dude is loaded, Oh my God in heaven. This is ridiculous, just terrible, awesome, just wonderful. I apologize again. That's never happened either. I don't think this thing has ever fallen. Twice. Dropped you twice now. Let me clean this bad boy. I need to clean my windshield apparently. Alright, there's money behind that guy, so that's why the lawyer is doing this. Maybe not. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know what the situation is with the Boston folks. Yeah, I know your head hurts. I'm sorry. So I'll just hold it right here until I can do better. I'll clean that part of the windshield, and we'll try it again on the next one. Because we're going to do some morning motivation this morning. That'll be the next video, the morning motivation. But this one is just to advertise what we're going to do today. As a matter of fact, I'm going to let me see. Oh, my head hurts. Laugh out loud. All right, who just joined us? And if you did, chime in, say good morning, so I can make the announcement to you personally. I hate to lick this thing. That seems nasty. I usually have some Windex in here, but I don't see any. Of course, I can't find anything in this dirty truck. I know one thing I am going to do today. I'm going to Chipotle today. I'm going to Chipotle, and I'm going to get me some Chipotle. Chipotle. I am definitely in a mood for some Chipotle. And then I will probably go on fast for tomorrow, because my little happy hips has gained too too much weight over this holidays, and I have been eating. No, I can't even say I've been eating pretty clean. I've been eating whatever I wanted, and I've been eating late too. I've been getting in at night eating, which is something I don't do. But when you start bringing back old habits, they are so hard to keep undercover. One could say. How about that? Oh God, that was dirty. No wonder the dirty thing keeps falling. The windshield is just as dirty as can be, y'all. There. Now, hopefully it'll stick and stay. Alright, so I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and end. Look for me here in about, between, 9:30 and, I don't know. I really don't know, because I got still about another 15 minutes of drive time before I get to where I need to be. So we'll probably just stay on, then I'll run in real quick, pick up. Ooh, that train scared me. Oh my God. I'm rolling next to the train track. That's Amtrak is rolling. And he blew that darn horn. That is the scariest sound, or one of the scariest sounds you can ever, I'm about to go across a railroad track. That's one of the scariest sounds that you can ever hear when you're about to cross a railroad track. Oh my God. I'm going shopping later after work, and I'm getting potato flakes, sugar, and flour before the masses wake up. Well, good for you. You're gonna, I think you're gonna save money by doing that now, as opposed to later. Carrying this money, I always say this, and I was thinking about it this morning, because I had some more trolls that come in, and trolls don't pull any punches. They'll hurt your feelings sometimes, which is fine. I got thick skin. But I was thinking, I was like, man, I always say all the time, I hope I'm wrong. Do I really mean that? And yes, I do mean that. I hope I'm wrong, because I can't remember who I was talking to the other day. Who wants to see their fellow countrymen and people, go through some crazy stuff like what we know could happen? Okay, good. That's on there. We're going to try this again. Let's see. Let's see if we can get you guys stationary. Bam. I didn't mean to turn you that way. I went in the phone. Oh, golly. Oh, that is such a crazy vantage point. Y'all, no matter what I do, y'all are still going to have crazy lighting because of the sun. Oh, well, it is what it is. Nobody does. Yeah, nobody wants to see. What in the heck? Where did you come from? What are you? Oh, dang. It broke my charger. Did it break it off in the phone? Oh, my gosh. I think I just broke my charger off in the phone. Ha! Talk about doggone having to change phones. If that's what happened. That last fall might have broken my charger off in the phone. Wouldn't that suck? Hopefully I'll be able to get it out and get me a new charger, because I know I don't have another charger in here. I'm about to stop and get me a charger today. Golly, that sucks so freaking bad. All right, let's see if I actually broke it off in there. Yep, it's off in there. Oh, it came right out. Look at there. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. And put you guys back, bam. That's crazy. I've never seen a charger break like that. Why can't I put that joker back in there? No, it's broken. Oh, wow. Well, not really. It looks like it can go back. Now, the only question is, which way does it go? That's incredible the way that thing came out like that. Wow. I'm trying to put it back in. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. Looks like it went back in and fit. Fortunately, it just snaps it. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, so I really only need this little piece at the end. Either way, I'm going to have to stop and get one. Y'all probably don't have a clue what I'm talking about. Okay, so this little thing converts a regular, phone charger into the phone charger I need it to be. And that little piece right there, the little silver part, broke. As a matter of fact, that's what it looks like, because it broke. So I'm going to have to stop somewhere and get me a new one. And hopefully I didn't mess up my phone or my device in the process. right, so if you're just joining us, today is going to be a blitz day. I am going to try to come in every hour, either at the top of the hour or at the bottom of the hour, to do lives. Okay, I can't do videos, I'm about to do lives. And I'm doing this because when I looked this morning at my stats and my statistics, this is strictly a YouTube day today. Now, I'm gonna put out, good content about the food shortage. Breaking. I don't want to say breaking news because that's Paul and Adrian's thing over at All Grid Desert Farming. But current events, things that could affect us and move us into a mass panic sooner and quicker than we want. Trolls can't say there isn't food shortage coming anymore because mainstream media. Yeah, it's crazy because I thought as soon as they started reporting the French fry shortage, I thought the trolls would stop. Apparently they're way more diligent, and they stay the course more than I thought they would. It's funny to me though. I love the trolls. So if you're out there and you're trolling this channel, I love you. Keep it up, because all you guys are doing is helping the channel. I know I told you guys about 2 months ago, I had one that come in and told me I had the worst channel on YouTube. And I'm like, dang, the worst? Can't be the worst. I've been on some bad YouTube channels. I mean, I halfway trying to, have pretty decent content, and you guys get entertained around here. So being the worst, I couldn't accept that claim. Yeah, I just couldn't accept the claim of the worst. It seemed like that should just stick right in there and stay, but it won't. I want to do this live, but I don't want to stick this thing in here and then fry my phone. Or this feel like it stayed. So what I'll probably power my phone down and then try it just in case. But then again, when something gets damaged like this, you really don't want to put power through it and then try to do what you're doing again either. It's not the worst because you have me. Call it prepper alerts. Prepper alerts. Yeah, I don't know. I just started doing that when I was shopping. And I'd be like, prepper alert, and it gets kind of stuck. And I think you guys expect that now, which is cool. I mean, I enjoy doing it. I did a shopping video. Actually, that video that premiered last night, it wasn't that many that premiered on with us last night, but overnight, the video kind of really took off. I hadn't seen one take off like that overnight. Because when I woke up this morning, this thing had like 80, 90 views. And our average video, if we get 100 video viewers that day, and that's the way it was like a month ago before we went through this channel audit and something happened, and it was basically like I had to start this YouTube channel back over because our numbers got cut like 98%. And after they did the audit or whatever they did to the channel, it was a slow process of getting it back up. Now we're back to where we're doing like 800 to 1,000 views every 2 days, which we were there a month and a half ago. And when I look at my stats now, everything is down this month from where it should be. But I'm anticipating that with me constantly uploading and constantly talking to you guys, I'm hoping and trusting that everything will turn around. That's what I'm hoping and trusting. Because we were on track. We should, right now, if we didn't have that momentum shift, we'd probably be at somewhere close to 75,000 views, and we should be at like 750 subscribers. But we had like a week where it was like nothing. And even though I was posting, I knew it wasn't showing up in you guys' feed and your notifications because you guys weren't watching. And I got demotivated for like 4 or 5 days. I was like, oh, this is the end of YouTube. But I just kept telling myself, keep going. It's all gonna work itself out. And another thing, when that COPA stuff came out, that hit us really hard. It hit everybody, the whole community, the whole YouTube community. It hit everybody so hard. But I was like, just keep going. It's gonna work itself out. And we are just now, here it is like a month later, we are just now starting to see some of the benefits of of the labor. Not financially, because we're still not monetized, which is cool. It is what it is. People be on YouTube for years before it takes off. And like I told you guys, I'm willing to post 1,000 videos in order to get 1,000 subscribers, which I shouldn't have to, but I'm willing to do that. I truly am. And I go through every evening or every morning. I wake up early and I go through the painstaking, grueling task of optimizing every single video. Because if you're gonna do the work, I look at YouTube like this. Every time I produce a video, every time we produce a video together, I look at it as a little mini Roderick out working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and that little mini Roderick never takes a break. So right now I have like almost 400 videos, so that's like 400 mini me's now. Do they produce as much as the big Roderick? Nah, not even close. But eventually it'll get to the point where all those mini me's, and I look at things, I don't know, I think I look at things a little bit differently, because before we had the thing that happened with the channel, I was happy if I got 40 hours. That was my goal, to get 40 hours of view time a week. This week we're at like 30 hours. Did I say 40,000 or 40? Yeah, 40 hours. So what that tells me is, if I can get 40 hours of view time a week, being active, then eventually I can get 40 hours of view time a week passively. Okay, it's just a matter of time. After the new year, it will pick back up. People are just busy with Christmas. I agree with that too. It's not the words because you have me. Yeah, I agree. It should pick back up after the first year, and then plus, with the topic of concern that we're always talking about, it should pick up anyway. But yeah, I kind of knew we would go through a little lull around the holiday time. But I know for a fact that when all that stuff came out with COPA and YouTube having to pay that fine and everything, I knew we was gonna take a hit. But I look at it like this: if I can get 40 hours of view time every week, once I get to that point, I'm like, okay, now I have truly duplicated my time one more time. Okay, so instead of Roderick working 40 hours, now Roderick is working 40 hours and YouTube is working 40 hours too. Now is it gonna pay me like me going out and working 40 hours? No. But mentally, that's a victory for me. I'm like, yay. And I teach you guys all the time, celebrate the small victories. Because if you don't celebrate the small victories, you're not gonna be in position to celebrate the large victories. You got to celebrate the small victories. You have to. So there you have it. That's some of my mindset. And then eventually it'll get to the point where it'll start trickling up. It'll go, right now it's at 30, and then eventually it'll go to 40, then it'll go to 50, 60, 70 hours a week, and then eventually get to 80, and then that'll be like 2 Rodericks out working. That's what that's just the way I see it. That's the way I do it. That keeps me motivated. That keeps me going. Keeps me on the YouTube side. Now, as far as just the family, I've always heard all my life to find something that you're passionate about, and if you're willing to do it for free, you found your passion. I have found my passion with you guys, because I'm doing this for free. And anytime I'm spending or investing my time into something, and I'm doing it and not getting any kind of benefit, not any financial compensation, I'm getting a tremendous ton of benefit from the channel and from the family. So I'm kind of misspoke there for a minute, so I apologize. I got to clean that up. Not getting a financial instant gratification benefit, then I know that I am doing something that I'm extremely passionate about. I know this is something I can keep doing for a very long time, and it gives me a platform to spread the I always want to say the news, spread the news about what I believe to be an upcoming challenge for all of us. I didn't shave this morning either. This is like the first time in a very long time that I did not shave. I think I'm just gonna let this stuff grow and just see what happens. Oh, here in a couple, 2 or 3 days, all this will be filled. It's just gonna be crazy. And the reason why I thought about it, I felt my beard, and I was like, oh God, I don't like the stubble. But because I've gotten so many comments and compliments on the beard, I've decided to keep it. Even Jennifer likes it, and she don't ever like me having facial hair. She's like, oh, it's so prickly. She likes me running around looking like a little boy face. But yeah, because I keep constantly, I got a comment last night, oh, you're keeping the beard. I was like, yeah, I almost shaved it off yesterday, but now I'll keep the beard. It's so nice. Okay, all right. Who doesn't want to look good? Who doesn't want to be complimented? Everybody wants that. You know, we all want to feel a part of something. We all want to feel good. We all have a flashing sign on our chest that says, what's WIFM? What's in it for me? And hopefully I have created, and we have created together, a sense of family here on this channel that you guys enjoy coming in. And when you miss stuff, you're like, oh my God, I missed something. Hopefully. Because that's the way, you know, that's the way it's intended to be. I'm looking out of my window at It's the Strangest Thing. And it's the strangest thing. I have snow on the ground and the trees. Snow on the ground and the trees. It's always so hard for me to read, especially with the sunlight. Have small buds. Oh, that's not good. It's weird because it's only December. Yeah, the vegetation is getting confused with the seasons. That's not good. I'm glad my trees don't have any buds on them, because I would be crying right now, because I got 21 fruit trees in my backyard, and this past year I was not happy and satisfied with the production of the trees, because they bloomed, they budded, they bloomed. Then we had a freeze come through, and we had a storm come through, and what the freeze didn't get, the storm blew off. I was so hurt. Oh my God, I was hurt. Because what I love doing in the spring, in the summer, I love going outside in my backyard when I'm watering, grabbing a piece of fruit off of a tree, wash it off, and putting it in my mouth. That to me, I can only think of maybe 2 or 3 things that are a greater feeling than producing your own food. And even with, you know, I didn't have a good season with corn. Even with not having a good season with corn, the corn that I did eat, most of it I ate it raw, and I ate it outside. Pull it off the stalk, shucked it real quick, pull those little, what are those little stringy things called? I don't even know, silk, whatever the silk, whatever the word is. And shoot, wash that thing off and ate it right there on the spot. I ate a ton of corn. And when I say ton, I mean, you know, enough for me. A lot of the corn didn't even come in hot. Well, I wasn't able to produce a whole bunch. But yeah, the trees are supposed to be sleeping, and they aren't for some strange reason. They're not sleeping because the weather patterns, and I have other theories about what is going on and could be going on. You know, I heard a story about 6-8 months ago that there was a war on bees, and I'm pulling for the bees, because people don't realize if we destroy the bee population in the world, we're destroying all our food capabilities. You know, if you don't have the bees come around and pollinate, what in the world? You know, this planet that we live on, this rock, this moving rock that we live on. It was orchestrated so amazing that everything is tied in together. Everything works together. You know, we plant, and it's not going to grow, and not going to grow to its full potential unless Mother Nature sends the pollinators around to pollinate. And once they pollinate, the fruit or the vegetable then continues to grow and produce. Okay, more importantly, they produce. And then we can then take a tomato, for example. You can take a tomato that you grew from a seed. Take that tomato and slice the top and slice the bottom. Take that middle, put it in the ground in some good soil, and you'll produce another tomato, well, several tomato plants. And then you can take one tomato off of that vine, do the same thing, and produce more tomatoes. To me, that is so incredible and so remarkable. I absolutely love that process. And whether you believe in, I'm about to start going into morning motivational, and I don't want to do that right now. You know what? Maybe that's what we'll talk about this morning as far as morning motivation. We'll talk about just the way life produces. How about that? And how amazing. If you sit and think about it, let me see, the bees can't deal with the GMO crops. Yep, no bees. We're done. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you can pollinate your stuff yourself, but you're not going to be nearly as effective as the bees. I mean, they do their job, you know, and they do it well. And nowhere in the world you can outperform a natural creature that was designed to do something. I mean, we can halfway kind of duplicate it, but it's not the same. You know, it's definitely not the same. So anyway, I just think it's amazing how life reproduces. Everything that is living has a seed. Everything, you know, some kind of seed, so it can reproduce. And over this year, I have really gotten more connected with the earth, the planet, nature, other beings, earthlings, and by doing so, I just appreciate it. But prior to this year, you know, I loved life and I loved living, but I didn't really appreciate it the way I do now. Now I totally appreciate. So, all right, look, I'm almost at my destination. I'm gonna run in here and do what I need to do. I'm gonna come right back. That's gonna be a quick one, okay? Because when I leave from where I'm going to the dump. So we'll do our morning motivational on the way, and then when we get there, I'll do a dump video. It's just all of the days work, just all of the things that I have to do in order for me to get the things that I need to do done. So I'm going to empty out the back of the truck, and you guys will be able to halfway see that. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. Well, yeah, if I turn the camera, y'all will be able to see some of it. And I think I have my Bluetooth. No, I didn't bring my Bluetooth. And I didn't bring I have this wireless microphone. I just haven't been able to figure out how to hook it up yet. Hello, wine can duplicate perfectly what God has done. There is only one chosen imitation. Oh, they're only cheap imitations. I agree. You are so right. Who is that? Jacqueline Camper. You are so right. And if you are new, would you please consider subscribing? Because I see now you're going to bring some great value to our family. Carol will let you know this is a family. All right, guys, I'm pulling in. I got to leave y'all for now. I will be back. Give me like 10, 15 minutes. If that. I'm going to run in here, get what I need to get, and I will be right back out, and we're going to start our morning motivational. Okay? Which is a new segment we just started, what, a couple days ago? All right, Miss Grace, you're early. You're early because I'm gonna take like, okay. So if you're just now joining us, today is gonna be a blitz day. So we're gonna be live probably all day. But I'm gonna break it in. I'm gonna break it up into sections because I need 1,200 views today. Okay, I have a goal, and I got somebody that I gotta beat today. They don't know I'm competing with them, but hey, I know. Hello, Rose Rosenberg. Welcome. Hello again. So y'all give me like probably less than 10 minutes, and I'm gonna come back in. We're gonna do our morning motivation, and we're gonna have our I hate to say devotion, but it's going to be a morning motivation, because I don't want to turn this into a church service. But it's going to, how about non-denominational morning motivational that's going to feed your spirit, get you motivated and inspired. So thank you for being here, and we will be back. Give me about 10 minutes, okay?